Hello, welcome to day 22 of 30 days of yoga through Collage of Health. And I've been talking about the prolonged fast that I'm doing. I wanted to show you day three's box. Day 3 and day 5 are the same, and day 2 and day 4 are the same. And day 1 is the bonanza day where you get all the food, about 1,200 calories first day, and then much less after that. So you get a bar, you get some teas, get 2 hibiscus teas, which you use in your water bottle. I don't have it in front of me. But you also get this L drink, and you put a little bit of this based on what you weigh. So the less you weigh, the less L drink you get, just like a glycerin drink. You get the crackers, the delicious cow crackers. Get 2 soups. This is my second soup. My first soup I had, which was like a black bean soup, and you get a vitamin. That's it. That's all you get. 2 soups, cow crackers, the drink, and the bar. So, sounds like a lot, but when you talk about it, it sounds like more than it really feels like it is. Anywho-how, it's good to exercise the discipline muscle every now and then to kind of clear out your system. Let's go to our tarot now. After we've talked about our fast, let's talk about herbs. Got these all out of whack here. Let me see if I can put them in same direction. Let's see, what are we going to get today? I'm getting a lot of major arcana cards. Let's see if we get another one. Black Cohosh. We already have Black Cohosh. 5 of Fire. So we'll just do the abbreviated version since we've already had that one. It's a wonderful herb if you're going through menopause, unless you have terrible headaches from it, which I get. I cannot take it. Anger is sacred. Burn through the slumber of helplessness and complacency. Resist. Women's rage is a force that will change the world. And they say crafting with a 5 of Fires. Channel anger into activism. Support United Plant Savers' effort to preserve the plant. Use Black Cohosh tincture to harness the power of your changing energy shifts. Craft a rattle of power with Black Cohosh seeds. Cool. Right, so today I have done a lot of exercise. I went to a Pure Barre class, took my dog for a walk, mowed the lawn. So I'm going to do more of a restorative yin pose today, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get started. Let's move back. I've got my 2 blocks. I'm going to just take them into like a Baddha Konasana position. And I don't have my clock to time this, so I'm just gonna use an intrinsic inner clock to decide when to move from pose to pose. So let the body relax into this supported restorative pose. If you don't have blocks, you can use pillows or books, even clothing. Breathe into the body. Maybe check in with your anger temperature, see if there's anything that's been triggering that you've pushed aside that you want to just breathe through in this practice. Just letting it breathe out the body as we hold this pose. And sometimes the body will release things through the yin and the restorative or even the yang movement poses. Just let my head go. When you're ready, coming up. And let's take our right foot to the insole of our left leg. And once again, just folding forward. We want to make it more of a restorative pose. We would just let that leg rest on the block. And maybe have like a bolster on our front leg. Or maybe a blanket. And use this second block to just rest my arm there. Just give me a little support. Actually, I think I'll move it to the inside. And coming up, and let's switch it up. We're going to extend that right leg, bring that left leg in, and just let it open out. And we'll take our other block, maybe just bring it to the inside as such. Finding the breath. Just finding your center as you relax into the pose. See if you can breathe into all of your cells, bringing your energy inward. Calling in you to you. Which kind of sounds like a weird thing to say, but sometimes we spend time outside of our body. And, especially for people who've had trauma, the trauma makes us want to leave the body because it's painful to be in the body. And to some extent, all of us aren't totally in our body. We're just sometimes somewhere else. So maybe taking this time to call yourself back into the body. Really breathing into all the cells. It's kind of one of the benefits of a body scan is it focuses the attention on areas in the body which calls ourselves to ourselves. coming up. And let's come into a straddle. So let's straddle our legs. I take my 2 blocks and I'm just gonna lean into the blocks as such. If you have a bolster, they're wonderful things to be able to just kind of lean over. I used to have a bolster. I don't know what I did with it. I might have given it away. I don't know. Maybe next time. Next time I do the practice, I will look for my bolster. But for now, these blocks seem to be working. And inhaling, coming up. And let's come into a twist. So we'll make this a gentle twist. Place the left foot to the inside rather than the outside of the right leg. And just sit up nice and tall. Excuse me, maybe just a slight twist. And coming back into center. Relaxing that leg down. Coming into a twist on the other side. Coming back into center. Just coming into easy pose or Sukhasana. And let's drop our chin to our chest. Stretching out our neck. Bring your head up and angle your right ear towards your shoulder. And then angling to the other side. Bringing the head up. I'm going to come into a yin version of seal or cobra. But if you want to trying to think about how to make this yin. I guess you could place like a blanket and just kind of rest, let yourself just rest into the blanket. Or even coming up to this version, I'm actually going to grab a blanket to see how that would be. So this blanket that I have is quite soft. So I don't know that this would be the type of blanket I would be referring to, but let's give it a try, see how that works. I've never done seal or cobra in a restorative way that I can think of. I guess this just kind of gives a little bit of support. This feels kind of more relaxing. You can let your head go. Such a nice upper back stretch for me. After doing the Pure Barre 2 days in a row. You can stay here, or you can come up higher. I'm going to come up into more of a seal pose. I'm going to make it a yin pose. My dog, he looks like he's been beat. He looks like he's been beat up, but he has just skin allergies. He has skin allergies. That's why he has some sores on his back. Not right now, buddy. Go lay down. Go lay down. No, buddy. He's trying to go through the screen door. He just gave me a look. Like, who are you talking to? Like, who are you talking to? Okay, now he's going to show off. Okay. All right. So let's lower down. We're going to take our right arm. We're going to thread it through the left side. We're going to take our left hand behind our back and just relax into it. You're ready, coming up, switching sides. threading that left arm, putting the right arm behind the back, just finding the breath. And let the breath go. And inhaling, coming up. Just coming into child's pose. Just taking our knees wide. And if you want to maybe grab a blanket, you can maybe rest your head on the blanket. Or you can put a bolster. You can put a bolster between your legs if you have a bolster. Or you can roll up a blanket. Just allow yourself to rest on it if that feels right. You have to turn your head to one side to be able to breathe, but switch side to side over the next couple of minutes. We'll hold for about 2 minutes, so maybe 1 minute on each side. We'll just try to guesstimate a minute. Maybe take some sighing breaths. And turn your head to the other side if you're using a blanket or bolster. And carefully coming up to seated. Let's come on our back. We're going to bring our book or block with us. Let's do a restorative bridge pose. So most often what feels best is having the block like this with your back, your lower back resting here. If you have a great amount of flexibility, you can start here, or if you want to start here, that works too. So figuring out what's going to work for you. As we come down, we've got a hair tie-in, maybe take it out. And just slip that block underneath the lower back. You might have to move it around to find that sweet spot. Just finding your breath. Palms can be up or down. just going to release out of it because my block is quite hard, but if you want to hold it a little longer, feel free. If you want to come out of it, just place your feet on the floor. Maybe take your hands to your abdomen and just check in with your body-mind. You're still in the pose. Release out. And take a hold of our strap or scarf or tie and just put it around the right foot. You can extend your left leg out. Just gently bring that leg in towards you. And just cross it over the midline for a few breaths. See if you can keep that leg straight. And see if you can cross it the other way. Just opening it to the right. And then release that foot down. Take your left foot up. Extend your right leg out. Just bring that left leg in towards you. And cross it over the midline for a few breaths. And then bring it the other way. Open it out. And release the foot. And let's grab a hold of our blocks, blankets. We're going to come into Supta Baddha Konasana. We were in Baddha Konasana before, now we'll go into Supta Baddha Konasana. Just going to lie back, grab a hold of your blocks, and then take them to the outside of your legs. Finding your breath. Rest your hands on your belly if that feels good. If you have an eye pillow, this would be a nice time to put your eye pillow on your head. Across your eyes. With a blanket, you can always just maybe put the blanket over your eyes. You can stay here, or if you want to release into your Shavasana, you can come into final rest. Wiggling our fingers and our toes. Finding our way up to seated. Bringing forth our intentions and our mind's eye. Giving homage for the practice as we close with a namaste. Thank you. See you tomorrow.